In this podcast, Tim Ferriss interviews Matt Mullenweg, the co-founder of WordPress and founder of Automattic. They discuss various topics, including Matt's background, the philosophy behind open-source software, and the future of technology and messaging. Matt provides a brief overview of his background, including co-founding WordPress at the age of 19 and later founding Automattic, a for-profit company focused on commercializing products around WordPress. Matt explains the concept of open-source software, emphasizing the importance of user rights and freedoms. He also discusses Automattic's expansion into various areas, including e-commerce with WooCommerce and messaging with the acquisition of Text, a platform that consolidates multiple messaging apps into one. Matt highlights the company's commitment to open source and open web, as well as its goal to create a more open and free internet for future generations. Tim and Matt discuss the strategy behind Automattic's acquisitions and how they align with the company's philosophy. Matt emphasizes the importance of reducing coordination costs and enabling autonomy among the different products and divisions within the company. He also mentions the influence of high performers like Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger on his approach to building and acquiring companies. Matt delves into the significance of messaging as a fundamental human right and the role of open source in providing secure and private messaging platforms. He highlights the importance of finding companies and products that align with his long-term vision of promoting freedom and liberty through technology. Matt also mentions other open-source companies and individuals who share similar philosophies, such as GitLab, Element, and Jack Dorsey. The conversation shifts to the topic of rereading books and essays. Matt shares his favorite essays by Paul Graham and discusses the impact of authors who publish long-form essays, driving engagement and thought leadership in the digital space. Tim reflects on the significance of his own blog in driving his career trajectory and the importance of blogging as a platform for sharing ideas and driving engagement. Matt expresses his enthusiasm for the advancements in AI, particularly in the programming of AI and the development of new chip architectures. He discusses the potential for AI to have a significant impact on various industries, including customer service and education. He shares his personal experience of using AI to fill gaps in his knowledge by asking questions and following up on topics of interest. Tim reflects on the changing landscape of content creation, particularly in the age of algorithm-driven platforms. He discusses the challenges of maintaining visibility and relevance in a crowded and saturated market. He expresses his concerns about the siren song of high-volume content farming and the potential impact on the quality of content. They discuss the potential impact of AI on various industries and the need for individuals to AI-proof themselves or develop defensibility in their careers. They explore the changing nature of work and the potential disruptions caused by AI. Matt shares his thoughts on the importance of learning to code and the evolving landscape of career opportunities in the age of AI. The conversation then shifts to the topic of population growth and the future of the world. Matt expresses optimism about future generations and discusses his changing views on the global population. He also shares his decision to reconsider his choice not to have children, citing the changing demographic trends and his growing optimism about the future. The conversation then delves into the world of technology and the impact of big tech companies on competition and user experience. Matt discusses the concept of invisible tools of competition and how companies use various tactics to gain a competitive advantage. He also highlights the importance of privacy and security for the average user, emphasizing the need for strong passwords and the use of password managers. Matt Mullenweg shares his excitement about the event and his plans to take a sabbatical in 2024. He explains the benefits of the sabbatical program at Automattic and his decision to finally take advantage of it after 18 years. He expresses his concerns about unplugging and the challenges of taking a break from work. He also discusses the impact of sabbaticals on the organization, highlighting the opportunity for the organization to identify bottlenecks and improve processes while a key team member is on sabbatical. Matt discusses his changed perspective on nuclear energy, expressing his belief in the necessity of building more nuclear plants as part of the transition to a carbon-free future. He also talks about his evolving views on psychedelics, highlighting the need for research to understand the positive and negative effects of these substances. Tim and Matt discuss the benefits of breathwork as a tool for relaxation, focus, and energy. They share their personal experiences with different types of breathwork and how it can be a valuable tool for managing stress and improving overall well-being. The conversation shifts to the topic of depression, with Matt sharing his personal experience of going through a period of depression while dealing with a loved one's chemotherapy. They discuss the challenges of dealing with depression and share strategies for managing it, including exercise, healthy habits, and seeking support. Tim emphasizes the importance of seeking support and reaching out for help when dealing with depression, especially in acute situations. The conversation continues with a focus on mental health and the challenges of dealing with negative self-talk. Matt shares his experience of feeling down and being met with an inner voice that dismisses his struggles, telling him that his life is great and he has no right to feel the way he does. Tim offers some tools and resources to help manage acute mental health issues, including a podcast episode with Dr. John Crystal on the use of ketamine for acute suicidal ideation and the potential benefits of accelerated transcranial magnetic stimulation for treatment-resistant depression and anxiety. Tim introduces the concept of state, story, strategy as a framework for addressing mental health challenges. He emphasizes the importance of addressing one's state before attempting to change the story or develop strategies for improvement. By focusing on changing one's energy state, individuals can shift their narrative and develop more effective strategies for managing their mental health. Matt discusses his tendency to be ultra-critical and perfectionistic, particularly when it comes to his living space. He acknowledges the need to find a balance between striving for improvement and accepting things as they are. Tim shares his own experience of learning to accept imperfections and finding peace in letting go of the need for everything to be perfect. The conversation then shifts to a medical treatment involving genetically modified bacteria that can eliminate cavities. Matt explains the process of introducing a modified bacteria into the mouth, which produces alcohol instead of lactic acid, thereby preventing tooth decay. The treatment is currently being developed by a company called Lantern Bioworks and has the potential to revolutionize dental care. The discussion concludes with a lighthearted exchange about personal habits and quirky discoveries. Matt shares his fascination with a USB-C disco light that he carries with him, highlighting the fun and unexpected nature of the device. The conversation touches on the importance of finding joy in small, simple pleasures and embracing moments of levity in daily life.